Welcome to my channel, English Step by Step. I am Miss Wee. Today we will be doing email writing from this paper. So it's the May-June 2019 paper, paper 2-1. So here are the steps. First, we are going to read the question and highlight the keywords. You can pause the video to highlight the keywords. Last month, you won a competition to meet a famous person. Yesterday, you finally met them. Write an email to a friend telling them about this. In your email, you should explain what you had to do to win the competition, describe your meeting with the famous person, say how you felt after meeting this person. The pictures above may give you some ideas, and you can also use some ideas of your own. Your email should be between, for the new syllabus, is 120 to 160 words long. So here I've highlighted the keywords for you. You won a competition to meet a famous person, and yesterday you met them. So write an email in which you explain what you had to do to win the competition, describe your meeting with this famous person and what you felt afterwards. Here is an example candidate response. I'm going to read it to you. Dear John, how are you? It's been a while since I haven't written to you. This is not correct. I would like to share with you a once-in-a-lifetime experience I had yesterday. Trust me, you're going to be amazed. Now here, the examiner says the candidate writes an introductory paragraph which is brief with an informal style and addresses the recipient directly. There is good use of language in the final sentence of this paragraph. So that's this sentence here. Trust me, you're going to be amazed. Last month, I saw an advert in the newspaper to get the chance to meet Michelle Obama. I was in shock. The advert was a competition with a very tight and strict requirement. I had to make a 10-minute speech on why I deserved to meet her. The speech was recorded in my camera and I sent it out to the magazine editor that same day. So 2, it says here, the second paragraph clearly addresses the first bullet point in the rubric. And 3, in the second paragraph, the candidate uses language which is clear and accurate. There is also good use of less common vocabulary like tight and strict requirement. Surprisingly, I won. I was so excited to see my idol. As there was only one winner, the experience became unforgettable. Many photographers took pictures of me and asked how I was able to win. After watching her gave an intriguing speech at the White House, this should be give, I was finally able to shake her hands and take pictures. So the candidate writes with a good register and style in the opening 2 sentences of the third paragraph. These help to convey a sense of enthusiasm for the story, like this. Surprisingly, I won. I was so excited. The third paragraph covers the second bullet point in the rubric, and the candidate adds some detail about the photographers and the speech. There is some awkwardness with individual words gave and hence, but the meaning is clear, and the candidate uses less common expressions like intriguing speech. That night, as I lay down in bed, I had an everlasting smile. I knew that I will cherish this moment forever. It still keeps me smiling as I write this down. That's it for now. See you soon. Regards, Alia Inanta. Okay, so the final paragraph covers the third bullet point, expressing the candidate's feelings after the event. The candidate provides examples of more sophisticated vocabulary, like everlasting smile and cherish this moment. The candidate writes a suitably brief and informal conclusion, which directly addresses the recipient of the email. The whole piece is very effective and shows very good examination technique. The content has a sense of purpose and audience, and the language shows ambition and a high level of accuracy, so not many mistakes. There could be a little more development, especially greater detail about the meeting with the famous person. There are also occasional errors. So mark awarded for content is 7 out of 8 because there's not enough development as stated here. And mark awarded for language is 7 out of 8 because there are occasional errors. So total mark awarded is 14 out of 16. We are going to plan our answer. We're going to do step 2. So here I met someone famous, and that is Jennie from Blackpink. So this is from the first bullet point, what I had to do to meet this famous person. So I had to win a K-pop dance competition. And here is my development. I practiced day and night. This is the second bullet point, describe your meeting. So we met in a dance studio and we choreographed a dance together. So I'm going to develop and say that there were reporters. How I felt afterwards, I was exhilarated and motivated. And my development is that I'm going to take dance classes more seriously from now on. So I've done step 1 and 2. Now I'm going to write the email. So here is the email. Dear Sarah, you won't believe what happened to me yesterday. I met Jenny from Blackpink. There was an international K-pop dance competition in Kuala Lumpur last month, and I couldn't resist entering. When they revealed that the grand prize was meeting Jenny, I was determined, practicing day and night to perfect my routine. Although I felt nervous on the day of the competition, my confidence prevailed, so I wasn't entirely surprised when they announced I had won. After what seemed like an eternity of anticipation, the big day arrived, and we met at a dance studio. We even choreographed a dance together, can you imagine? Reporters were present, capturing everything and posting it on social media. I can hardly express how exhilarating the experience was. Now I'm more motivated than ever to take my dance classes seriously. I wish you had been there with me. I miss dancing with you. Please write back soon, and when time permits, let's dance together. Best wishes, Jacinta. So I've done all the 3 steps. Make sure you do the 4th step as well, which is to check your writing for grammar, spelling, and punctuation. So let's break things down. I'm writing an email, so I have a salutation and I also have closing. I have 3 body paragraphs to address the 3 bullet points. I also have an informal introduction and conclusion. And here I have made sure that I have used some less common vocabulary. They are in red. I have made sure that I have used different sentence structures. So I have compound complex sentence structures here, which are underlined. I also have a simple sentence. I have used linking words and cohesive devices in green. Let's have a look at the mark scheme. So this is the marking criteria. For content, you must make sure that your task is fulfilled, that you're using the appropriate style and register. Here it is informal. You must have an excellent sense of purpose and audience. So make sure that your content is well developed. Don't just mention it and not develop it. Content is communicated skillfully and effectively. For language, you need to have a wide range of common and less common vocabulary. Use a wide range of structures, both simple and complex. And you need to have a high level of accuracy of language. Organization must also be effective and linking words must be used. That's all for now. I hope you found this video useful. I have many other videos. Please check them out. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section below. And for tutoring, you can write to me here. Thank you for watching and see you again soon.